Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I've always admired this striker, Sesko, Peter, because he's got that flair to his game, that swagger. You see a lot of it in his clever link-up play, and when he's making movements inside the box, his anticipation and decision-making are second to none.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And it's Beckham. Beckham carries the ball down the right. That is lovely. Beckham with the cross. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's played through for him. Oh, he's all alone. And Del Piero! Bale with the clearance. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Pirlo. Yaya Toure. And it's Ferdinand. That's Beckham. Yaya Toure. And it's Snyder. It's Van Dijk.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Yaya Toure. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach.
Oh, he's been caught napping! That'll be a throw. Rafael Varane. It's Roberto Carlos. That's a cute ball. Played in by Roberto Carlos. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Šeško dominates aerially so often. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well read, nice interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Bale. He has found a way through. Bale's cross. Towering header! Goal! Manchester United! A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Pepe is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And this is Neymar. Ball comes in. Well read. And the danger is averted. Quality ball. Well, that has not gone well. And this is Luis Suarez.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he can thump it away. Referee's given a throw. Thuram, always a very imposing presence at the back.
Thailand are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them. Pele! It's hit the crossbar. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Van Dijk is always looking to break lines. He's a sharp little ball here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Schneider getting forward. Yaya Toure can see things others simply cannot. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Can he get on the end of this? Yaya Toure. Half-time getting close now. Now it's Bale.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's found a way through. Oh, nice touch. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, sweet feet. That is good strength. He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Šeško just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Has been indicated.
Pele. Now that looks a decent ball. He is through here. Oh, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pirlo. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. So it's back to business. Beckham. And it's Pepe. Ferdinand. Now Van Dijk. And it's Bale. Nice bit of trickery. And he's managed to get free. There's the delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Manchester United clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Pele. Luis Suarez. And the shot! It's hit the upright. Schneider clears without hesitation. Looking to play him in. Brilliantly cut out. And he's gone looking for safety. Pirlo. Beckham is looking to influence the game from out wide. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Oh, that's neat. Pele, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Schneider. Beckham. And it's Pirlo. It's Van Dijk. Bale. That's tidy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Bale in acres of space out wide. Terrific effort! Harmlessly behind.
Substitution for Thailand, number 18.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
8, Neymar. Number 11, Pirlo. Coming
Guardiola.
on the field, Number 20, Ibrahimovic.
Beckham.
Number 22.
And he skips past his man.
Number 24.
Nice control.
Makalele. Substitution in progress.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Thailand do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And this is Luis Suarez. Ferdinand wins the duel this time. Saka is someone with real dynamite in his boots. It's a pretty loose pass. And he welcomes it in, and he shoots! Oh, good finish! And the comeback is complete! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Thailand have their lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Thailand surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Defending of the desperate variety. Now he's off and running. Platini. Looking for options for movement. Yaya Toure. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Spread to the right. And it's Hullet. Beckham. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Good read, needed to be. A probing pass. And he's intervened well there. Saka. Platini. Makalele, the man that is tenacity personified. Beckham. Guardiola. Platini. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now, he's got space here. That is a brilliant interception. Very much into the last knockings. Makalele. Aimed beyond the defence. Flings... Oh, greatly! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Zico. That's beautifully weighted. And that will be it. Thailand have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Ibrahimovic voted man of the match, and deservedly so. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal that shot a goal! Oh, what has happened here? Aimed at the far side, getting up there! That's another chance!
Thailand would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Lahm. Knocks it out wide. Pings in a crook. Header! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already. Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Havertz. Matheus Cunha. And he is Matheus Cunha! It's bounced back off the post. Messi. Thailand leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Ibrahimovic. Thuram, always a very imposing presence at the back. Great ball if he can get there. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's managed to get free. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. That pass isn't the best. Pass somewhat off target. That's a little off target. Thailand do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Matheus Cunha is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now it's Havertz. And it's Serginho. That's going across goal. Vissel Kobe with the corner. There first. Thailand have the chance to go the other way. Well timed, excellent interception. Matheus Cunha. That's a throw. McAllister. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Can he get it through? That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Serginho. Pirlo. Pepe does really well to win the ball there. Serginho. Aimed beyond the defence. Great defending, strong and determined. Pirlo defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. It's a pretty loose pass. Serginho. Pele carries the ball down the right. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space. Great ball, and it's Luis Suarez! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Thailand are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Pepe kept his eye on it, and he's there. Time and again they are repelled. Looking for options for movement.
Added time.
Messi. Rijkaard. McAllister. Matheus Cunha. And the referee says that is that for the first half.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Thailand looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
Substitution in progress.
That gets us going once more. And it's Totti. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's found a way through. And it's claimed by the keeper. Pirlo. Well, that has not gone well. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And this is Luis Suarez.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Roberto Carlos. Passes coming off in quick succession here. McAllister. That's a cute ball. And reclaimed it in a... Ibrahimovic! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lam has created one goal already. Thuram wins the duel this time. Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Otto. And that has put paid to that. Thailand, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Not the most accurate pass. McAllister. Juve. It's gone out for a throw-in. Stam, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. That is ended up in no man's land. McAllister. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Totti. Plays it across. And has cut it out. Out towards the flank. Pepe gets across to intercept that. And it's Otto. Roberto Carlos. Pepe. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Juve. That is good strength. Tries to play it through. Has a look and plays it forward. Messi providing an outlet on that flank.
Substitution for Thailand, number 17, Messi.
Pass somewhat off target.
Pele. Number 11.
Out again for a throw-in.
Number 10, Suarez.
Oh, good steal, he just read
Coming
it.
on the field,
Odo.
number 22,
And they've got a
Platini.
throw.
Number 25, Sola. Number 24, Makalele. Number 5.
Thailand do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Platini, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's the chance to counter. Well, that has not gone well. Into the last quarter of an hour. Nicely shaped ball. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Roberto Carlos. That's going wide left. He's picked his way through. That had too much on it. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Thailand clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, he's been caught napping!
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's worked it through. Lam. It'll be a throw-in. Makalele. Platini looking to be a menace in the final. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. It is a corner, good chance.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And this is Ibrahimovic. And now they can spring out of defence.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, this is surely their last chance. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's played into the area. Roberto Carlos. And there goes the final whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box, these weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
And he's heaved it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Cruyff. Now that looks a decent ball. Pele. Pirlo. Cruyff.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cruyff, who played through for the wide man.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's managed to gift it back. It's a throw-in. Now it's Cruyff. Not the most accurate pass. Good running, strong and purposeful. Space for him to turn and look. In comes the corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Looking for the run. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Not the most convincing of passes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hoeneß going face-to-face with his great rival. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Gullit. He whips it across. Mbappe is flagged offside. Can he get on the end of this? That's a shade optimistic.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Now it's Messi. Threads one in. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That ball looks a good one. Finds himself getting up there! Goal, Milan! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Mbappe! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Messi, a player who needs no introduction.
Thailand are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Vieira. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. He's on it, can he get away? Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Pirlo running with the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pirlo.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Pass somewhat off target. Seedorf. Oh no, what has happened here? He tries a shot! Well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi. Oh, sweet feet. And this is Luis Suarez. Seedorf. Cruyff. Oh, played right into his path. And he is dashed. Big chance! And he's done it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Milan leading now. Passes short and sharp. Thuram. Gullit. Spread out to the left. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So, into the second half.
Thailand really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And that is a little undercooked. Seedorf.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Messi is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Cruyff tries to pass it through. And this is Hullet. Pele. Looking for options for movement. Lovely bit of skill. And this is Pele. And he's straight offside. Well, that pass isn't the best. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Messi. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Varane gets across to intercept that. That's a little off target. Nicely weighted ball. Hullet.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
That's a decent clearance. Rolls it backwards. And this is Hullet. Hoeneß. Pele. Luis Suarez. Now it's Luis Suarez. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 15. Viene sostituito con il numero 24.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Showing good feet. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hullet, and Hullet! Off the post! Bruno Fernandes. Rummenigge engages and forces him off the ball. Hoeneß. Oh, nicely intercepted. Zola, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Makalele kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Aimed beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. Turan. Roberto Carlos. Makaleli. That has not gone well. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Zola. That pass has been well intercepted. Zola. He's having a pop!
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Numero 10. Numero
And that should
13.
get the job done.
Lasciano il campo per
And now a sudden chance to
il
counter.
numero 20. Il numero 11. Bale. Il numero 18.
Vieira wins the duel this time. Can he get it through? And this is Bale. And this is Pele. Foot in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now this could be a chance. And it's Rijkaard. Five minutes left on the clock. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Thailand really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Rijkaard. Pele. That's been slipped through. He has found the way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rafael Leao! And he hits the net! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And that is as far as it goes. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might... So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage.
Chance! He scored! Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Portugal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Inacio gets it away. He's going for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Oh, this looks sharp. Real chance!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Rui Costa. João Cancelo gets into a good position. Cross needs to be good. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Araujo gets across to intercept that. And here's Rafael Leão. Rafael Leão! And that's a sharp finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Portugal are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front.
He's having a shot! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he doesn't have hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Sucic. And he's only too happy to take that back. Stanisic. Threads one in. He's through here. Rafael Leão is onto this. Well, there's the clearance. And he's quick to snatch it back. Ruben Neves. Now it's Rafael Leão. Rui Costa trying to keep this in. Ball in toward Cristiano Ronaldo! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Pasalic. And it's Perisic. Ruben Neves. Stanisic. And it's Sucic. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a key interception. Baturina. Sucic. This is a promising build-up. And he was quick to react. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Modric. Stanisic. Nuno Mendes. That's a sharp pass. Bruno Fernandes. And he's had it nicked away. Baturina. Sucic. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Looking for a runner. And this is Ronaldo. That's good defending, very good defending. Vuskovic tries to clear. Looking for options for move. Takes a shot! And again! Yes! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that is the end of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Portugal, seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break. So right back into the action. Muscular approach does pay off here. And he's forced to go back. And it's Baturina. Ruben Dias. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's found a way through. And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Pasalic gets it clear. Elects to cross. Perisic. Well, that has not gone well. He'll try from distance. No, not quite.
Rafael Leao clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And that has put paid to that. Modric. Oh, super find. He's beaten the last man. That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Bruno Fernandes, shot a goal! And another try! And it's in! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Almost an hour gone, and he's been shifted off it. Pasalic. And it's Stanisic. Rafael Leao looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he's profited handsomely.
And the finish! It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ruben Neves. Modric. And Gvardiol. Pasalic. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rafael Leao. Can he finish? Rafael Leao! That is wonderful! About as smooth as it gets. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling it...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Portugal certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Croatia making further changes here, and in quick succession. Now, what about a counter-attack? No, it's come to nothing. Just about up to 75 minutes. That's a cute ball. Gvardiol deals with that comfortably. Modric. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Vlasic clears without hesitation. Vuskovic makes the interception.
Cristiano Ronaldo
Really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Perisic. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got away. Rui Costa! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Gvardiol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Out of play for a throw. Out again for a throw-in. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Great vision. Great chance! Ronaldo! Superb! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Soutalo. 5 minutes to add. Rui Costa. Mendes spots it and intercepts. Oh, there's a probing ball. Wriggles his way through. That is a great pick out. Inacio cuts out the pass. Araujo. That's good running with the ball. Vlasic.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Portugal can celebrate now.